believe in the boogeyman?
What do you get when you lock a group of fanboys in a room with a mic besides screaming and begging for mercy? From video games, comics, and movies to uncensored social commentary. This is The Real Press Start with your host, Poltergeist Pete, the Werewolf Ditch, and Gargoyle. So sit down, stop crying, load up, log in, and try to survive.
Welcome to the Peter and I podcast. Oh yeah, it's fun. I put those Peters out and put those headphones in. Because you're here with the Petering Out podcast host, Spissel Pete Shooter, aka. You don't got AKAs.
I don't have AKAs. You're the one with AKAs.
And you're here with Jeezy Weezy, aka.
I don't know who has AKAs.
aka Norma!
Goddamn Norma. I'm gonna crack a beer for the American working man. Ooh, that's good. Yes, we should be doing this episode with Chud Didge from Cabo right now as we speak. But Hurricane Norma decided
But that cold, heartless bitch Norma got in the way.
Came in and was like, fuck y'all and your plans. We've been planning this for, what, since April?
7 months.
Yeah.
Since March.
Since March, since March, yeah. And shit was all, like, we were ready. And yesterday we got the cancellation notice. Mm-hmm. It was heartbreaking, to say the least.
Yeah. I think we would have been fine this weekend, but I think the next, because there's Hurricane Tammy coming in next weekend from the Gulf.
Yeah. Of course, it's coming from the Gulf.
Yeah.
All bad. But wasn't Norma downgraded to a tropical storm, or did she get back up to?
It went back up. They went down on Thursday.
Yeah.
To a tropical storm, and then it went back up to Category 2. And then 3, and then I think it's 2 again.
Okay, but we would have been right at the most intense portion of it. Like we would have been right on just that fucking not near the eye, not close enough to the eye to be cool, but not close enough to the edge. Would have been right now, right in the fucking middle of it, just all up in the heat of it. We didn't do an episode last week because we were gonna do a drunk episode.
Were we?
We were supposed to.
We were, but Michael's a bitch.
Yeah.
No.
and I was way too drunk.
You were too drunk.
I was way too drunk.
Everybody's too drunk.
But yeah, way too drunk.
I didn't get that drunk.
You didn't get that drunk. See,
I don't think I did.
I feel like you were the most sober out of us all. Mm-hmm. I ended up. See, I was cool until we left. I made it to the car and threw up.
Okay, but not in the car. Because outside. Mm-hmm.
Not in the car. So we made it. No. So we made it to the car. I sat down, and as I sat down, I was like, "Oh fuck, I gotta throw up." So I got out of the car and threw up right there. The rocks. Like to the point though, like I was like, because at first I was like I was bent over throwing up. Uh-huh. And it was so bad. I got to the point where I was on my hands and knees just throwing up on the street. Just like, also, I should say that I had a blast though. I had a blast that night.
Yeah, it was a lot of fun.
I don't think I've ever blacked out.
Mm-hmm.
I remember everything that night. No, I shouldn't say I remember everything that night. I remember the major events. There's little things in between that are kind of blurry. I remember getting to the car. I remember sitting down, feeling like I had to throw up. Mm-hmm. I remember throwing up the first time. And I remember someone coming with us because we had to drop somebody off. I remember stopping somewhere, throwing up again.
It was probably at Sonia's house.
No, I think it was at. I think we dropped off Bella and Sophia.
Yeah, but I heard you threw up at the Sonia's house.
Then maybe we went to Sonia's house then. Yeah. I don't know where we went after that. Or maybe we did not. I don't know. We stopped somewhere else. I threw up again.
Okay.
Then we got home, and I don't know if I threw up again. Like I don't remember getting home. I don't remember getting undressed.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know how I got to bed. Don't remember any of that. I don't remember the drive. I don't remember. I just woke up the next morning and I was like, "Fuck." But see, you know what part? So I think what fucked me over though is I didn't have any water that night.
Yeah.
I didn't drink.
I drank a ton before.
See, and the whole day before. I think I did a workout before, so I was drinking water during my workout, but that was it. Like I didn't have it. And you know, like after a workout though, like even if you're drinking during the workout, like you need to stay hydrated afterwards as well.
Yeah.
And then when I got there, Pistolita came up to me with a shot, and she said, "I'm already 2 in, catch up," and gave me a shot.
Uh-huh.
And so I was like, "Okay." So I took the shot, and then I went and got another one. And hers was a shot of Ciroc, which was like, oh.
Yeah, you don't take shots of Ciroc.
Yeah, it wasn't. Yeah, like I was already.
That's
like,
why she ended up the way she was.
Exactly. So she took the shot of Ciroc, and so I went and got a shot of tequila, and then like at one point
that was your guys' main. You guys mixed a lot.
Yeah.
You guys had tequila, vodka. I don't know if you had beer. Michael was drinking.
I didn't have any beer. I've been trying not to, like, this is the first beer I've had in a long time. I'm trying not to drink beer because, like, I want to lose weight. And beer doesn't let you do that.
Yeah, beer's definitely the worst one.
Yeah.
Out of all alcohol is bad if you're trying to lose weight.
If you're trying to lose weight, yeah. Yeah. But no, like if I do drink, I'm not drinking beer.
Yeah.
Like, it's just, I'm mainly doing shots. That's it.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, no, that night, so I had 3 Jello shots. I had 3 of those, what do they call them? Blue Malibus?
Whatever they were. They had like Malibu.
It was Malibu Sprite and Blue Curacao. Yeah. I had 3 of those, and I think, so at the very least, I had 7 shots.
At least 7 shots?
At least 7 shots. But I'm pretty sure I had more.
Oh, wow.
I lost count at 7.
I might have had like 5 Jello shots, and then I had maybe three regular tequila shots.
I might have had 4 Jello shots. I'm not sure. I'm pretty sure it was 3, but I might have had a 4th one. So I think I was trying to give one to Ricky, and he was like, no. So I think I ended up taking it.
Yeah.
And then I made the joke with Pistolita because that was the thing too. So I got the shot, the Ciroc shot she gave me, and then I got a tequila shot right after that. Then you guys showed up with the Jello shots, so I grabbed the Jello shot right away, and me and Pistolita did the Jello shots, and she was like just doing a little bit, and I just took the whole thing to the neck, and she's like, "How do you do that?" And I said, "How do you take the whole thing like that?" And she said, "Practice."
Nah, you just gotta. This'll be Junior's got a deep throat.
Deep throat.
Shit's deep as fuck. Those Jello shots are a good 4 inches.
Just the whole thing. But yeah,
4 inches of Jello.
I was fucking gone, dude. And then my cousin, she was there, and I hadn't seen her in a while, and she just kept handing me shots. I'm like, dude, I'm done. Like, I need to stop. She's like, no, one more. I'm like, all right, after this one, no more. And then like 2 minutes later, she's like, one more. I'm like, fuck. And I didn't want, like, that's like, so in Back to the Future, Marty McFly has that thing about someone calling him a chicken.
Uh-huh.
And he has to, like, whatever, like, oh, what are you, chicken? He has to do whatever fucking they're calling him a chicken about.
Uh-huh.
My thing is, oh, let's take a shot. Fuck, all right, come on.
You gotta take a shot.
I gotta take a shot. If you come up to me and say, hey, let's take a shot, I gotta take a shot. I don't, like, it's just that one thing, it's so hard for me to say no to taking shots.
I don't know if I have something like that.
No.
I don't think I do.
That's my thing. So I gotta take a shot. But so yeah, so the next morning I was dead. I feel like I've been recovering this whole week.
Really?
I feel like that's why that's why I haven't worked. I worked out once, and it was such a half-ass.
Sloggy.
Yeah, it was such a half-ass workout. Like I haven't posted any of them. That's why, because it was like, I know. I think I did two workouts, and I didn't finish them because I was so just like.
Mm-hmm.
So, and I didn't post them because it's like they were just half-assed workouts. I didn't even finish them, and so it's like fuck. And so this whole week, I feel like not until today's Saturday. I want to say it wasn't until Wednesday that I started feeling like kind of better. And even then, this whole week, I just felt like just drained. Because like it was like I was like fucking. I've never been hungover like that in my life.
Wow.
Ever. Like I don't normally get hungover. Like maybe I'll get a headache. That's it.
I don't think I've been hungover.
The next morning, I was still throwing up. I was throwing up until like 3 o'clock the next Saturday. So it was bad.
Sometimes, normally the day after, I never really feel bad. Like maybe when I first get out of bed, I might be a little dizzy still.
Yeah.
But that's like fucking like 3 steps, and then I'm good.
Yeah.
Like the first 3 steps, I feel like a toddler a little bit.
Yeah. See, I've woken up still drunk. I've woken up where I still feel that, and normally, like once that passes, like you said, I'm fine for the rest of the day. I might be a little sluggish.
Yeah.
But no, that Saturday I was still, though. Like if I moved, everything started spinning. If like I was throwing up like a lot. Like it was bad.
Yeah. And then usually if I get like a headache, it's like the day after. But I don't know if that's a hangover, because from what I understand, a hangover is like fucking a bitch, right? But it's just like a minor inconvenience for me.
Yeah. No. Yeah. See, that's how I normally am as well. So I think this is my first time actually being hungover. But I think too, because it was like we were mixing and it was cheap booze. Other than the Jello shots weren't, but everything else was like cheap booze. So I mean, it's an open bar. They're gonna give you the cheap booze.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, you're not gonna be getting top.
You're not getting top shelf
shelf
at an open bar.
Yeah. That's wild. You
gotta
be a fucking millionaire for doing that.
Exactly. So yeah.
None of us are millionaires. And that's up to you guys.
Yes. You want us to help you want to help our cause. You know.
Yeah.
Hey, if you go to Anchor or Spotify, there
donate to the Real Press Star so we can have a top shelf full bar.
Exactly.
Next
Yep. The top 10 donations get invited.
Yep. There we go.
Just click that link in your Spotify. Or if you're listening on Anchor, it's there too. Let me jump back to these stories because, like I said,
been 2 weeks.
Been 2 weeks. We gotta scroll quite a ways back. Okay. This is where we're at. We did all the DC stuff last time. New PS5 Slim has been confirmed.
That fucking disc one looks weird though.
Yeah, because like the lump on it is just so big.
It's like the lump is still just as big as
a regular
PS5. It's not slimmer. It's
shorter, and then like the top part of it's thinner.
It's got more of an hourglass than it.
It's got more badonkadonk on it.
Yeah, it's got that shelf booty.
I've seen AR comparisons to because I guess right now I don't know where the filter is, but apparently it's something like with the specs from PlayStation. They created an AR filter so you can like place it next to your PlayStation.
Yeah, I think it is shorter too.
Yeah, it's shorter and thinner.
Yeah.
Everything else is supposed to be the same. It's 30% size smaller, 18% lighter, and it has a 1 terabyte SSD.
It's more, right? Wasn't it 500?
It's 500. Yeah.
So 500 gigs and.
Yeah, so it's not a bad deal. So if you hadn't picked one up yet, or if you're looking for a reason,
is it the same price or like $50 more?
I think it's $50 more.
Or is the old one going down $50?
No, I think this one's going to be more expensive than I think the regular one's staying at the same price, and then this one's going to be slightly more expensive.
Okay.
I think it's 100 or 50, something like that.
Okay, so like $450 to $500.
Yeah.
Or what was it? Was the disc one? The disc one was $449. Was that $450 or $500?
It was $500, $499, and then the digital was cheaper.
Okay, so this one might be like $550 or something.
Yeah. There's been all this talk about the UFC WWE merger. They've become, the Endeavor Group has purchased, and they've become TKO Entertainment.
Yeah.
I don't know if I talked about this on the air. I think we talked about it when we were drinking. So they're making Vince McMahon the president of all of
both?
Of both. So he has full control over both. Which is crazy to me, right? Like, so they're putting Vince over Dana.
Yeah.
Which, I mean, to be fair, Vince is a sports entertainment genius. He took he literally changed the face of an industry.
Right.
Single-handedly changed the face of an industry. But yeah, it was his idea. The reason wrestling is where it is today is because of Vince McMahon.
Right.
And I mean, UFC's done great because of Dana White. It really has, and I feel like I don't know if they're gonna butt heads or if they're gonna work well together. I feel like they would work well together. Maybe,
I don't know. I think Vince would be really good at like selling a fighter, right?
Yeah.
For a pay-per-view.
Yeah.
But if he is even going to be part of, like, if he's even going to have a hand in that.
Yeah, yeah. I feel like I feel like it's something that I think would be a cool aspect to add to the. I'm not saying add characters, but give them unique entrances.
Yeah.
Give them, because right now it's like they all walk out the same. It's the music. That's the only thing that's different is the music. They're all walking out the same. They're all doing the same thing. Like, give them an opportunity. Like, give them a fucking just like. I'm not saying give them fucking. They're not gonna come out and do a fucking dance or do an intro like fucking like John Cena or fucking one of those guys. But,
I mean, they can have something like what's his name? Who's that boxer? He fought Tyson Fury, and he comes out with the masks and stuff. And
Deontay Wilder.
Deontay Wilder, yeah.
Deontay Wilder.
Like something like that.
Yeah, I mean, even Tyson Fury came out with, like, he comes out with different songs and he sings, he does different things when he comes out.
Yeah, just add a little more character to it.
Yeah, exactly. Just be more. And if you don't have the character, you don't have the character. Like, because that's the thing with WWE. Like, if you don't have the character, you're not going to do well there.
Yeah.
And the UFC is more about your skill than it is about how good of a character you are.
Yeah. But still, your character needs to.
Yeah.
Drop
Well, I mean, but that's why. Like, look at Conor. The reason Conor was great in the ring, but the reason people loved him so much was because of his personality, the way he was able to become this villain.
Right.
You know what I mean?
And then back it up. Yeah.
Yeah, and then back it up on top of that.
Yeah, like nobody cares about, like, you could have the most out there character ever, but like if you suck ass compared to the other fighters, then you suck ass.
You suck ass, yeah. But if you can do both, and they're giving you an entrance, say, okay, like right now, like, say you put up a Titantron at the top of the fucking entrance, right? They have a fucking reel of all your knockouts. They have basically your highlights with your name, some music coming out, whatever music you have, because they pick different songs to come out every time. And so you pick your song, then they have a video package just playing on the screens as you're walking to the fucking thing. You know what I mean? It's something more, something like make it more like it gives them more to like connect to you with.
Yeah,
you know what I mean? And I feel like that would be something cool they could do. But the other thing they've announced, which is on the WWE side, which I feel like is a brilliant idea, is they've handed all creative control to Triple H.
Triple H?
Triple H.
Oh, yeah, because isn't he CEO of WWE?
He was he was chief. He was no, he wasn't the CFO. He was something else. He was already part of the like head of the creative, but like he was at the top of creative.
But I thought at some point Vince McMahon stepped down.
When Vince stepped down, Triple H did take over creative. He was completely in charge of creative the entire time, and that's when fucking shit I was doing really well. The thing about Triple H, and like a lot of people give Triple H shit because they say he married his way into his position now because he married Stephanie McMahon.
Yeah.
But Triple H is one of those guys that he legitimately loves this business. Yeah. He breathes the business, and like he's one of the top superstars of his generation, right? He wrestled he's one of those guys that no matter what, he had a great match. If you were watching a Triple H match, you're watching a great match. He knows the business. He knows what the fans want. He listens to the fans. He has more of his Vince. As much of his genius as he is, Vince is kind of like, this is the way things are because this is the way I want them to be. And Triple H is like, okay, that's great, but the fans also want this. He's good at doing that, kind of doing the both. Obviously, you can't give the fans what they want 100% of the time. Because if that was true, like you'd have title changes all the time. Because the crowd is finicky. You know what I mean? This week, they fucking love Roman Reigns. The next week, they fucking hate him. Right. He's had the title for fucking over a year. Yeah. But the second the crowd turns on him, they don't want him anymore, and then they're gonna you can't take the title from him just because the crowd doesn't like you anymore. Right. Like it's a show. It's like things you have to put, and I feel like Triple H has a really good, like he can handle that. You know what I mean?
Yeah, you could say the same thing about Vince McMahon. He just inherited the business. He didn't.
That's
true.
Work
for it, right?
No, but see when he
still fucking did that thing.
Yeah, exactly. That's true. But when he actually bought it from his dad.
Oh, he bought it from.
He bought it from his dad. But when he bought it too, it was still territory. It was only they were only in New York, and he's the one that turned it into a global product. First, it was a nationwide product. Then he turned it global, and that's one of the things that got it to where it is. His vision, because his dad saw it like. Back in the territory days, that's it. The territory. You didn't work in other people's territory. So WWE would only ever be in New York.
Right.
You wouldn't see them in LA. You wouldn't see them in Texas. Especially Texas. Texas in the South when it came to wrestling.
Yeah.
But little by little, they were able to get their footholds in there, right? By making deals with those other guys.
Yeah.
Hey, we're gonna come in. We'll work with our guys. We'll put some of your guys over. Well, it's good for both of us.
Yeah.
And little by little, they would do.
Yeah.
But little by little. The WWE guys were doing better, and while they were out there, like, hey, you're doing great out here, but we could pay you more and come out here with us, and that's how they started getting all these other wrestlers, and that's how they grew.
Yeah,
and now they're the. I mean, okay, there's TNA, which is struggling.
Tits and ass?
Yes, total nonstop action.
Oh,
and then there's AEW.
Oh, that one. Okay.
Yeah, and then there's AEW, and AEW is really good right now, but they're not like. They don't have the production value WWE has. They don't have the talent that WWE has. Mm-hmm. They have right now. So they do have some great guys, but all the guys that they have right now that are good, I shouldn't say all. Most of them are former WWE guys that went down there. Like they're young kids, the guys that are like the Ring of Honor guys. As much as I love that independent scene and those guys, a lot of them are. It's like I call them spot monkeys, and it's like so. When you're watching a wrestling match, it's a show. They're telling a story in the ring. It's not just we're gonna go in and beat each other up and then one of us wins. There's drama. There's a story. It's like there's the good guy and the bad guy and they're having this match. But a lot of these guys, what they do is just all about this big move, big move, big move, big move, and it gets to the point where you're doing so many big moves that none of the little stuff counts anymore. Like just throwing punches in the corner, like the stuff that the in between the transitional stuff. Becomes like you can't do that anymore. Now it's because it's all these big moves, and it's like now what do you do when your big move comes? You've done all these big moves, and now your big move doesn't count because it's just another big move that you've done. You got to tell a story. You got to be able to, and then a lot of them too. I don't know. I'll find a video and post it, and I'll send it to you as well. But it's these guys. They put on some shit. They hurt each other. Mm-hmm. There's some fucking. They call them botches. Where it's like you fuck up and
gotcha. Okay.
And these guys are fucking up all the time and getting hurt. And I was watching one where the dude he was supposed to be.
We send videos to each other all the time.
Yeah. So botches.
Fucking throwing people on their head and shit.
Yeah. But this is supposed to be a major corporation, a major company. Like, you don't see that shit in WWE.
Yeah.
Because these guys are. It's like watching a high school football game versus an NFL game.
Right.
I wouldn't say high school. AEW is more like a college game, where it's another level, but it's still not the NFL.
Right.
And so there you see these guys hurt each other all the fucking time. There was one where he goes to powerbomb on the stairs, those steel stairs, and he's supposed to powerbomb him, and he does something where he twists and he powerbombs so it's like the edge of the step goes onto his elbow, and you see his elbow just hyperextend. It's so nasty. But anyway, moving on. Let me see here.
And on that note,
Bobby Kotick of Activision.
Uh-huh.
Oh, he is stepping down at the end of the year. At the end of the year.
But they've been saying that for 2 years now.
Yeah, but now that the Microsoft merger is
gone through,
he's announced that he's officially stepping down. But one of his final announcements before he was stepping down kind of got me hyped.
The Guitar Hero.
The Guitar Hero.
I wonder how well that would do.
I feel like it's time for the resurgence of it.
You think so? What if they did?
As long as they don't do what Rock Band did, because Rock Band, fucking, I don't know what.
What did Rock Band do? How did they fuck it up?
So they brought it back, and it was the Rock Band that we know and love. But instead of being because remember Guitar Hero was the characters and the different stages and all this stuff. With the Rock Band, what they did was it was live action. So like they had an audience, and if you were doing well, the audience was hyped up, and if you were,
that's right. Yeah.
the audience is booing you, and it was just like it wasn't good.
Didn't feel right.
It didn't feel right. Yeah.
Yeah, I think with Guitar Hero, when did Guitar Hero? It fell off after World Tour. I feel like.
Yeah, I feel like
That was the start. World Tour was good though.
Yeah.
But then they started doing more games after that. Like they did. Didn't they do like a Metallica?
Yeah, they did.
Only one. That one was all right.
Yeah.
But like I didn't have all the good Metallica songs for some reason.
Exactly. Yeah, all the shit songs, like the ones that nobody knows.
Yeah, because they already had because like the one was already on Guitar Hero 2. Right?
Yeah.
So like I don't think they even had it on that game.
So the first Guitar Hero came out in 2005. Let me see here.
I remember 2 being amazing. 2 was like the best one.
2 was awesome. But even the first one
3 was pretty good. 3 was good too. And then World Tour was good because they brought in the drums and all
the
that.
drums and everything, yeah.
But then after that, they
And then
like
5.
it was like they ran out of good songs for some reason when there were so many good songs.
Yeah.
Like they just wouldn't do the good songs.
Warriors of Rock was so I think Guitar Hero 5 was when it started to fall off, because World Tour, then 5, and then Warriors of Rock.
I don't think I played 5.
I don't think I did either. See, what I think they need to do though, if they brought back guitar, like say they did Guitar Hero Greatest Hits.
Yeah, that's what I was getting around to.
Yeah, if they just brought out Guitar Hero and then just all the songs, like the fucking like how many songs do you know because they were Guitar Hero? Like that's the first time you heard them was
So many of them.
yeah, right? It's like songs I know.
Carry On My Wayward Son. That was probably the first time I heard it. So fucking slap.
I fucking love that song. You know my dad, and so that band Kansas, my dad's in one of their music videos.
Oh really?
There's a song called "Everybody's My Friend," and like it's a wrestling thing, and my dad's a wrestler in the thing. But yeah, so, but if they did something like that, I feel like that would sell. I feel like that would sell so quickly.
Yeah, probably.
I've been tempted because I have I think my drum kit. No, it's in one of these bins here, but I have the World Tour stuff still.
I think I think we got rid of mine.
No, I have it.
I had it for the Wii though, so.
See, I have it. I have it for the 360. And but I've been so tempted. I still have the 360. I've been so tempted to just break it out. And just...
That would be the best. Yeah, you're right. This would be the best time because everyone would have to get new equipment.
Yeah, because nobody has it. Yeah,
And everyone has old shit.
yeah. Nobody has the new shit, so
So they have to get good new shit that's
buy it all
compatible.
new.
with
Yeah.
PS5, new gen stuff.
Yep, exactly. And I feel like it would sell. I feel like right now too, because so now that everything's back to.
Well, that might be that might be a breaking point. Like people are like, oh, I gotta spend fucking $200 on a guitar here, on a toy guitar.
Maybe. But see, think about it like this though. Like it's kind of like it's post COVID. People are getting back together again. People are having these small house party get together things again. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? Now, what would be more perfect than fucking break out the World Tour? Bring out the fucking the drum kit, the fucking the guitar, the bass, the fucking Because karaoke's huge right now too. Like karaoke kind of fell off for a while.
Yeah.
And now people are back at the karaoke.
Yeah.
So now you got a full on fucking band.
Yeah. I think you're right. Yeah.
I feel like I don't know. What do you guys think? In the fucking leave a comment. I'm gonna put this because I forget. I always forget to do this. I realize that on Spotify, we can ask the audience a question.
Oh really?
Yeah.
It'll poll or what?
You know, you can do a poll or you can ask a question
For next episode?
Yeah. And so I'm gonna put that out there. Would you want them to bring back Guitar Hero World Tour, like greatest hits or whatever the fuck it may be? Would you buy it? Because I would because like I'm telling you, I've been wanting to break it out. Like the last couple times we've gotten together.
Yeah.
Like fuck, man! If I had the Guitar Hero right now, like we could all fucking just.
We could all just jam.
That'd be fucking cool.
Menudo steam.
Menudo steam back in the fucking back in the trenches. Oh shit, that would be cool. I remember I always tried to make Michael be the drummer, and because Michael was really good with the drum kit. And he never wanted to be the drummer; he always wanted to be lead guitar. He said, "Be the drummer. I want to be lead guitar."
I think I would drum. I was the drummer.
Yeah, I think eventually, you became the drummer. Michael would do lead guitar or bass.
Suck at drums.
And I would always end up singing.
Oh.
I'm always the worst. I love to sing, but I'm a terrible singer.
Yeah.
Let me see here. Let me go back. But yeah, I definitely want that to happen. You go away. I'm all sweaty and stinky right now. I smell like swamp ass. Like every time I move, I can smell it.
From what?
Just from playing. I was playing the pool earlier out in the sun and haven't showered. Fantastic Four director says it's unlike anything at Marvel that you've seen before.
For what?
Fantastic Four.
Fan Four stick?
Yes. I don't know. I mean, it had two
They say
chances now.
this about every movie before it comes out. They're like, yeah, I'm making the best movie ever.
Good point.
You're not going to believe this twist. And
Well-
it's like, it's the most telegraphed twist of all time.
Speaking of twists, really quick, I forgot. We've been playing Spider-Man 2.
Uh-huh.
You've only played a few minutes of it, right?
Yeah.
Just a tutorial, opening the
About
the Sandman battle.
Hour.
I've probably had about 4 in now.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I'd say I had about 4 hours in. I'm enjoying it. It looks fucking so much. I hate the HUD though.
You don't like the HUD?
I don't like the HUD.
It seems the same, though.
No.
A little, well, I guess stuff's a little slimmer and stuff, but who cares?
To me, it's more like, well, specifically when you're doing the stealth missions, when you're doing the takedowns, it's like so big and clunky over the people, like you can't see. Like in Spider-Man, it was small, it was blue, and like it would be pink if you could do a what do they call it? A perch takedown, and it would be blue if you had to do it would be green if you had to do the dive kick.
Yeah.
And now it's like this big purple thing that just floats over them, and it like flashes. It says danger or safe, and it just I don't know. I'm not a fan of it. There's certain things I've noticed I'm not a fan of, and when it comes to the HUD, I've been having a little bit of issue with the web swing. Maybe it's just me getting used to it now. But there's like when I'm doing the web zipping, there's a lot of times where because normally I would just double tap X and then like I would swing and then double tap and that would get me fairly quickly where I need to go. But one of the things I've noticed is like there's certain times where and then when you do the point launch, there's certain times when you go to point launch and on the first game I feel like sometimes some of the buildings like the edge of the building and then there's like something over it. Yeah. And if you point launch, normally you jump over that thing. Yeah. But this one, like you point launch directly into it, and like it just fucks up your whole. Like this, it's only been happening on this one. Like, cause I was literally playing Spider-Man 1 yesterday, the day before, so that's been bothering me. Certain things in the zip launch, like I was trying to zip launch to something, or web zip to something. I would web zip to it, and then I would go to tap the X again so to do the second one, and he would just go off to the side in a different. I'm like, what the fuck are you doing?
I haven't run into any issues like that.
But it's few and far between.
Yeah.
But I feel like the web swing is a little buggy. I'm enjoying the flying. Flying's fun. I like Miles' new little dreadlocks, and he's got little shit locks.
Yeah, on top. Yeah. I want to hear him talk a little more because I felt like in Miles Morales, I didn't get to this in when we talked about it last time, but I felt like in Miles Morales, he's a fucking dweeb.
Oh yeah.
Like whenever he's talking, like, God, you're such a fucking dork.
Well, in the first one, in Spider-Man, he's just so like, that's Miles. Like, what the fuck? Yeah. And the second one, he's a little more urban. But towards the end, he gets a little because it's like remember because he was in one neighborhood, then he moves to Harlem, then he becomes a little more like urban, and then now in this one he's more.
I guess I don't know. I don't think. They're trying to say Harlem makes you. Makes you cool.
Makes you cool, very. There was something. I feel like it's funny to me because Miles is into that deaf chick. Yeah. But I feel like Genki's with her more. It's like anytime
Genki's cucking the shit out of Miles, bro.
Yeah. It's like every time Miles goes to see Genki, she's with Genki. It's like, what the fuck, dude?
What were you two doing?
Yeah. And he just signed something.
He's like, I was just running this app. I just made a new update for this app.
Yeah, right. And fucking Genki, he's more fluent in sign language than fucking Miles is now.
Oh, I did notice that, yeah.
Because he's with her more. Yeah, overall, so far I like it. I like the costumes have different colors now. You can get so you unlock the costume and you unlock the different tones for them. But it's two different prices. So you unlock the base costume, then you can unlock the colors.
Do you unlock the colors, or you have to unlock each color?
No, you unlock all
colors.
I think it's 5 of them. So you unlock it's like all 5 colors when you unlock the colors. Which is I would have been pissed if it was
Yeah, that's cool.
like individual colors.
At least that.
Yeah.
That's the furthest you're allowed to go with it.
Yeah. Right.
Although I did hear that the suits, the points you spend on the suits are the same points you spend on your tech upgrades.
Yeah.
Which can kind of be a little counterintuitive at times.
Yeah.
I heard.
Yeah, but I mean, so one of the big things is I don't know if you remember in Miles Morales, the tech boxes that you would find. They're everywhere.
Yeah.
They're fucking everywhere. And you earn tech fucking points left and right.
Yeah.
They're not because like remember I don't know if you remember Spider-Man there was like the research tokens when you had to do.
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
So
depending on different things you did.
Yeah, and those research tokens were finite. Like there was a limited number of research tokens, but it was enough to buy everything in the game.
Right.
Whereas with the tech tokens, like there's an abundance of tech tokens. They're fucking everywhere.
You just have to do other shit.
Yeah, it's like so if you really want to, you just grind a little bit.
Yeah.
And
if you just run through the story, you probably won't get that.
you won't get everything. Yeah, no, but if you move through the city, I'm not sure how I feel about this part yet, and it could just be because I'm so used to, like the way you unlock the map is legit just by traveling.
No, I heard unlocking the map, you have to do at least like 50% of the activities in that area.
Oh yeah.
For fast travel.
Yeah, for fast travel, yes. But for just as far as unlocking the map, you just got to move through it, kind of like Ghosts.
Oh, okay.
When you know how you had to move through the map, and then when you got the Wanderer's map, it gave you more of a something similar. Okay. I kind of got used to like in Spider-Man it was the towers. You had to go and unlock all those towers.
Okay, yeah, I remember.
And then in
but that's such like an old.
That's an old mechanic.
It's an old thing.
Yeah, it's a very old mechanic.
That shit's done with. I like that in Ghost, but it did become a little tedious. Like,
yeah, it's like I have this little fucking corner.
And then it also felt like I gotta always just wear the traveler.
Until you've uncovered the whole map.
Yeah, the traveler armor. Until I
that's true.
everything.
Damn it! Now I want to play Ghosts.
Can't wait for a Ghost 2.
Seriously. There was something I was gonna say about. Oh, but the difference between Ghost of Tsushima and fucking Spider-Man is like you can move across the map and like you can move 2,000 fucking meters like that.
Yeah.
Where in Ghost is walking, or I got my horse.
Yeah.
Spider-Man, you're just everywhere. And then now that you can fly, and then I like the fact that they added these wind. Have you seen any of the wind tunnels yet?
I haven't gotten those yet.
Okay, they're cool. You'll just see the wind blowing, and like you just fly in, and then once you fly into it, the little rings show up.
Yeah, you can follow.
And then you just follow the rings. But you can almost you kind of let go of the controller. Some of them require you to actually move, but for the most part, you can kind of just let it go, and it'll just
go anyway.
Yeah, they're close enough that it'll just autopilot you through them.
That's cool.
Yeah, it's I like the movie. I like the fact that they added the slingshot. So if you hold L2 and X, they'll throw 2 webs out, and then they'll stretch them out, and you can launch yourself forward. Kind of like a 45-degree angle.
Wow, okay.
Or you can do a charge jump.
I've done that, yeah.
Where you just jump straight
That's
up.
R2 and X.
R2 and X, yeah. But L2 and X, he does a slingshot. And then there's also super slingshots that are in the area. Like there's certain areas where you'll see like a slingshot logo, and it's like a big circle with a ramp, and it's got 2 antennas. And so he'll walk to the end of the antenna and throw the things, and he'll stretch the antennas all the way back. So that gives you even more of a launch.
Oh, cool.
Yeah.
That's dope.
All right. Oh, let's take a quick break, and we'll come back after a word from our sponsors. What's going on, peoples? Pistol Pete Jr. here. Just to remind you one more time to check out Ray's Energy Drinks by Rep Sports. Ray's Energy Drinks. Amazing flavors. 0 sugar, 0 dyes, 0 crash. None of the junk, none of the bullshit that's in these other energy drinks. They're amazing. I guarantee you're going to love them. Use coupon code TRPS for checkout. Get 15% off your order. Check out repsports.com. REPPSPORTS.com. Again, use coupon code TRPS for 15% off your order and to let them know that we sent you. And we're back. Playing Spider-Man. Talking about Spider-Man.
Yeah. Are we still talking about Spider-Man?
Well, you won't like you said. You only played the first hour.
Yeah. Other than it's good, it's as good as Miles, which I just finished playing. So, or it feels as good as Miles.
I mean, I'm liking it so far. I'm liking the costumes. I mean, a lot of them are the same. I wish there would have been a way that, like, because like the Scarlet Spider, I just unlocked it, but it's like, you know, obviously it was one that I had already unlocked in the previous game. It's one of my favorite costumes. It's like I wish like there was a way, like, okay, if this costume was in the last game and you unlocked it in the last game, then
bro, it's a new game.
Yes, I know.
It's been 5 years. Get over it. Get it again.
Yeah, I guess. I guess.
I get it if it was like last year you had it.
Yeah, true. There was something I was going to say. Speaking of about playing the last one compared to it was forgotten. So I never played it on the PS5. The first Spider-Man.
Neither.
I played Miles Morales on the PS5. But I played the original Spider-Man on the PS4. So I platinumed that on the PS4, and I forgot. So I was fast traveling, and I was like, wasn't there a subway? Like, wasn't there a, like, you know?
They would walk out of the subway in a fast travel.
Yeah, and then it would show you on the subway when it was loading, right? And the PS5 is so fast that it doesn't have that. You don't have to show that anymore. Yeah. And like I was playing, I was like, damn, I remember there being a subway. Like, what happened to the subway? And then what happened? Oh, I fast traveled, because I think if you fast travel like 3 times, you get a trophy. It's like Subway Surfer or whatever it's called. And I was like, I got the trophy after fast travel. I'm like, oh shit, the subway was fast travel. Like, I forgot about that. Oh, because that was the other thing too. Because like you know, remember they don't have that on this one, but there was like Twitter on the first Spider-Man. Yeah. Like if you went to the menu.
Oh yeah.
And there was that Twitter feed, and like it was like always about shit you had done, or like, you know, just there was random stuff in between, but it was like
that was a loading screen. Yeah.
Yeah. So that was also in the menu. So you would go when you go to your menu, if you hit square, you can pull up just the Twitter feed, and you can go up and down and like browse it all.
Oh, yeah.
And there was one that was like, oh, I just sat next to Spider-Man on the subway. It's like, you're a goddamn liar. I wasn't on no subway, but it was after my first fast travel.
Yeah.
So it's like, I didn't sit on no subway.
That was a fake. That was a fraud.
But that's what I was like. God damn it! I remembered the subway. I was like, oh shit, I forgot about that.
Wait, am I the fraud?
Did you see there was a video. I don't know if I sent it to you guys or not, but it was they were showing about the fast travel on, because the fast travel in Spider-Man 2 is different. So once you unlock, like you said, you do 50% of the events in the city, in that area of the city, you unlock fast travel. But it's like you select where you want to fast travel to. So you, like, if you just pick a random intersection, you click it, fast travel. Yeah. And it's 1.3 seconds.
Yeah, I've seen clips on Twitter.
That's insane. Like 1.3 seconds fast travel anywhere in the city.
Yeah.
So I thought you would fast travel between. So that's one of the things I found kind of weird. Is like, because I was picturing more of a GTA type thing where, like, you know, when you would change locations, like would change characters, they're usually on the opposite sides of the maps. They're doing their own thing. When you switch characters on this one, you're like a block away from where you were at. Oh, really? Almost every time. I've been like, it's like, or I've been like, I'm right there.
Have you met them?
Yeah,
together yet?
Yeah.
Have you done the point?
Yeah, we did the point. So the first one I did was they do this weird, like, Miles, or I think Spider-Man goes to do a high five and Miles goes to do a fist bump, and they do this weird awkward, like, and then Spider-Man just goes, and then they hug. But they do that awkward, like,
yeah. I like doing that on purpose sometimes. So fuck with people.
Let me see here. Let me go back. Where was I at? Damn. Okay, here we go. Guitar Hero. Marvel Studios is completely overhauling their approach to TV. So they've realized, they're like, what we're doing isn't working. Because people aren't enjoying. Like it's like you said, like the first couple episodes are fucking awesome, and then
yeah, the second episode of Loki felt kind of like
boring.
Yeah, it felt a little boring. I haven't watched the third episode yet,
but like the first season of Loki was amazing.
Yeah, well, it was, but I feel like the ending was kind of it was kind of want.
Yeah,
except for the Kang stuff. The Kang stuff was good.
Yeah, that's true.
But yeah.
You know what? As much as I liked She-Hulk for what it was.
Did you?
I did, for what it was. Like it didn't move the story forward. It was just random adventures in the Marvel universe. It wasn't really, you know. I liked what if.
I just didn't like the ending of She-Hulk mostly.
Yeah.
Like if it went somewhere, I guess, but I just didn't.
I don't think I think that it wasn't supposed to go anywhere. It was just like I said. It was just.
Well, I mean, what I mean by going somewhere is just like, at least have like a cohesive ending to it.
Oh, as opposed to like this is why this show sucks.
It was all bad because it was intentional.
Yeah. I get that.
It was all tongue in cheek the entire time. He didn't realize it.
Yeah,
I
get that.
Stupid.
I feel like the Barbie movie did what She-Hulk was trying to do in the right way. Like with the way, because not the bad part of it, but like the whole. Remember the end where that guy was like, "Oh, why does everyone hate She-Hulk? It's just because she's a badass female kind of thing." Mm-hmm. And like, "Oh, we all hate her because of this," and you know, and it was like that was kind of the whole thing. It was like, "Oh, women are bad, and guys are good," and like at the end, that whole like the main villain or whatever. Remember this? And but like I feel like the Barbie movie did that right, like. Because what happens in Barbie movie is they go to the real world and Ken see, obviously in Barbie world, Barbies run everything. Yeah. And Kens are just fucking hanging out. They're just Kens, you know? Mm-hmm. And they get there and like people are like shaking Ken's hands, like, "Oh, nice to meet you. How are you doing this, sir?" And greeting him and treating him like a man. Right. And so he goes back to the Barbie world and like goes all to the Kens and like, "Over there, we're in charge. And that's how it should be." But the way they do it is he focuses on all the dumb, like it's all a bunch of dumb dudes being dumb dudes. Like right. You know what I mean? But now they're in charge because they're dudes. Because they're dumb dudes, yeah. But yeah, so that was the thing. It was.
I still haven't seen it. You gotta watch it.
I highly recommend it. Let me see here. It's official. Microsoft, we kind of touched on this, but Microsoft has bought Activision Blizzard for $69 billion.
6.9.
No, this says 69. Unless IGN forgot a decimal.
Huh, maybe it is 69.
$69 billion. Why did it have to be 69? Why couldn't it be 68? Why couldn't it be 70?
Why? Because
69.
Because Activision thought 68 was too low, and Microsoft thought 70 was too high.
They were just going back and forth. All right, 69 billion, and someone just said, "Nice,
nice." Activision went nice, and Microsoft went nice. All right, 69. It was a double nice agreement.
That's the name of the episode. Double nice agreement. Oh shit.
When someone echoes "nice" back to you, it's done. It's a sealed deal.
Hold on, I don't know why that reminded me of this. So let me see here. Let me see if I can find it really quick. No, that's not how you spell that. Have you seen that meme? It's like this is what a board meeting for gas station dick pills looks like.
No.
I see if I can find it. Gas station dick pill.
It'd be something like, "Oh, it'll hurt you in every way imaginable, but it'll at least get your dick hard." Sold. God damn it, you're a genius.
Right here. The annual board meeting for gas station boner pills execs. Like after we said that right now, that's what I pictured at the Activision.
This is a bunch of tattooed fucking douchebags.
Yeah, exactly.
The faux hawks.
Faux hawks and the blonde the different color hairs. I'm gonna save this actually. I'm gonna make this. I'm gonna cross out boner pills and I'm gonna put Activision.
Making their $69 billion agreement.
Nice. Okay, dude. Okay. I wish Michael was here for this episode. I saved this specifically for
Michael's too depressed from the
The fact that we're not in Cabo.
The fact that we're not in Cabo.
So right now, people. So this is a legit thing. Is people think that Hollywood is. I don't know if they're killing off the stars or they're taking them somewhere, but they're replacing them with clones. And so Jamie Foxx is the most recent one. So they're saying that Jamie Foxx. So remember he was in the hospital. Yeah. And like for an unknown illness. And then even when he was released, they were like, he wasn't making any public appearances. And then finally he came out with this apology video, right? And so this is Jamie Foxx before he goes in the hospital. This is him when he comes out of the hospital.
Oh, he's just like super white?
He's super light skinned and like his hairline's further back.
Didn't that happen to Sinbad?
I feel like it did too. And then like Simon Cowell reappeared on the internet after being away off the internet for a while. Came back looking like... That looks like surgery.
Sammy Sosa too, didn't he?
Yep. And then, have you seen this? The Britney Spears thing?
Britney Spears.
So supposedly the crazy Britney Spears that's on these videos isn't Britney Spears. Watch. There's like a right. See?
You think it's a filter?
Well, no, they're saying it's a filter. It's just one frame where they're saying like it's like they're putting a Britney Spears face on their face. Yeah. And it's like so they're doing this. Like, but what would be the point of cloning them and then bringing out a lookalike?
Well, with Jamie Foxx, if he's been so sick, I'm sure he's just been inside all day. Like,
yeah, right?
He's just been inside.
I agree.
The Simon Cowell thing, I think he just had
he got surgery.
He got work done.
Yeah. He was swollen from the surgery or whatever. Yeah. Britney Spears, I don't know. That, to me, it looks like...
People are saying Simon Cowell's been a lot nicer lately on America's Got Talent.
Exactly, right? Out of nowhere. The Britney Spears thing, because you can clearly see it's a filter when she does that, like when she moves her hands down from her eyes, like there's that split second.
Yeah, I bet just the mascara, like
that's the only difference.
The fucked up mascara is just the filter.
Which is weird to me that's a filter, because I was like, because that's one of the things we were talking about, like, why does she always have that fucked up mascara? Like, it's like she just put it on, went to sleep.
I think it's just her brand now. Like,
I think it is, right?
Fucking batshit crazy fucking white bitch.
I mean, she's always been batshit crazy. Remember when she shaved her head?
Right. Ever since then, that's been her brand.
Yeah,
like, she was hot. She was a hot blonde girl before that, and then she had a mental breakdown, and now she's
the crazy bitch,
crazy blonde bitch. Yeah.
Where's that leave Britney alone guy when you need him?
I think he's crazy too.
I think so too. You remember that video? Leave me alone.
Yeah. Anybody who would cry over Britney would be fucking crazy.
Yes, that's true. The announced date for Invincible, when it's season 2, November 3rd.
Oh yeah. They came out like right after we talked about it.
Right, yeah, like after that, so I was like, oh fuck, I can't wait. Oh, and then speaking of that, did you see the Omni-Man fatalities in Mortal Kombat?
Yeah, they're all ripped from
directly from the show. They're so fucking awesome.
The fucking train.
Yeah.
Beating up Mark.
Yep. The beat down and then the fucking eye pop.
Yeah, the eye pop.
Oh, it looks so brutal in Mortal Kombat though. Like, it looks so fucking brutal. Like when they show Liu Kang's eyes start to fucking bulge. Yeah. They're like, oh, it looks nasty. The beatdown looks pretty brutal too. The train one doesn't look as bad.
No.
I feel like the train was worse on the...
I feel like there's less people and it's less... You're not seeing... In the train one, you're not seeing like all the people getting ripped apart.
Yeah, all the blood splatter.
Where like it's the person it's because he's not invincible who he's not holding. Yeah. So that person's like getting fucked up instead of like everyone else.
Exactly. Yeah.
So it doesn't feel as bad, but it's still like crazy.
Yeah. So like it just looks fucking nuts. I like that dodge that he does. He has that fucking like he just kind of like sidesteps whatever fucking attack the fucking train. He just sauce this part like this fucking like this eye bulge. Oh, that looks so nasty. Mm-hmm. You still see the people exploding, but yeah,
but it's not as bad because like in the cartoon you see people getting like ripped in half.
Yeah,
and stuff. It just looks so brutal.
Yeah,
or like that one, they're just like exploding into like guts.
Yeah, it's true.
Because they're going to the guts.
Yeah. Okay, yeah, let's see if the announcement. Bobby Kotick will depart Activision Blizzard at the end of the year. Lords of the Fallen.
Is that a 5 out of 5 or a 5 out of 10?
5 out of 10.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. GameSpot gave it a 5 out of 10.
I was going to get it, and then I was like, nah. I looked at it, I was like, it doesn't look as good as Liza P.
Mm-hmm. I'm seeing more and more of this RoboCop. And a lot of people are saying it, like you were saying last week or the last episode, that it's very true to RoboCop. And if you like RoboCop, you'll like the game.
Yeah.
The gameplay is not the best gameplay in the world.
Right.
But if you like RoboCop, you'll enjoy the game.
Yeah, because you're role playing as RoboCop, so you're
Basically.
walking around.
Yeah.
You're walking around very like static and like choppy.
Yeah.
Like you're swiveling on your hips before you actually move your legs, and you're going another way. Like
Yeah.
I saw some stuff like you could just sit at the complaint desk and you could just listen to NPCs like
That's fucking awesome.
complaints to you.
You know what? And they did a side by side on this video, and it actually does. I guess. But you know what? The fucking character models are terrible.
Mm-hmm.
Let me see if I can back it up really quick. Let me see if they show. Some of the character models on this, I'm like, what? Like RoboCop, obviously he looks great, but I mean,
I think it's supposed to feel 90s or whatever,
maybe
whatever time RoboCop was it 80s or 90s?
80s.
80s.
This was 87. So on the top is the actual show movie.
Yeah, I think it's just supposed to feel 80s, and it's supposed to feel like a little grainy and.
Look at the character models. When they show the side by side of the two characters, look at the characters. Look at the animations. Like,
yeah.
The animations are terrible. Like RoboCop, he moves like RoboCop, but everyone else moves like RoboCop too.
Mm-hmm.
Like that doesn't look bad. I feel like that, but look at her. Like that doesn't look like it's like very like she moved like her head moved like RoboCop does.
Yeah, I don't think it's not meant to have like riveting gameplay, but I think it's just it's a very niche target audience they're looking for.
Yeah, I can see that. Do you remember Gargoyles, the Disney animated show? It was
No, I never watched it.
You never watched Gargoyles?
No.
Yeah, I think that was before your time, right?
Yeah. Yeah, no.
It was a great fucking show.
Rebooted as live action series for Disney Plus.
Yes.
Well, rip. It's not gonna be good.
I don't know how they do it.
It has a 1 in 8 chance of it being good.
Yeah, right. I don't know how they're gonna do it live action though.
Mm-hmm. I never. Did you finish Willow? I heard Willow ended up being bad. I only watched like 2 or 3 episodes.
I only watched 2 or 3 episodes too, and then kind of fell off of it.
Yeah, just it didn't seem interesting.
It did. Yeah, it was too much of like them just traveling. Like
yeah,
like that worked for Lord of the Rings.
Yeah,
but even like to be fair, I didn't finish one.
But even then, with Lord of the Rings, there was like it was them traveling, but then they would always also go to like what's happening to where they're trying to get, right?
Yeah, exactly. Where I felt like this
is just like what are they trying to get?
Yeah,
we don't know.
We're on our way. Yeah, as much as I wanted to love it because I love the original, but yeah, it wasn't. All right, I don't know how I feel about this, and let's see what you think. Sony's Marvel Universe will reportedly become canon to the MCU.
Marvel Universe,
the Sony Universe.
Oh,
so Morbius.
Well, I think that's because Deadpool.
I agree,
and he's gonna kill them all, and then they're not gonna be. It's gonna be irrelevant.
Yeah, true. I feel like, well, I mean, they've already made Venom canon.
Have they though? Is he actually canon, or is he just a variant that needs to be expunged from the timeline that they're in?
Either way, he's canon.
Yeah, sure.
Either way, he's part of he's appeared in the MCU now. Tom Hardy, Venom, has appeared in the MCU.
Right. Well, Tom Hardy Venom has appeared, yes. But he's not necessarily Venom. He's not necessarily canon Venom.
Okay, yeah. He's not
the only thing that's canon, I guess, is the little piece of Venom that stayed. And whoever that's going to affect. Canon Venom.
Oh, that's what I wanted to bring up in Spider-Man 2. So, fucking Harry Osborn is Venom.
Yeah.
I don't like that. I don't like it.
I don't want to get further into it because that's all I've seen.
It's all I've seen as well. I don't know anything else.
But I don't think he's Venom. I think however Peter gets.
Yeah, I haven't gotten to that point yet either.
Depends. I don't know.
Yeah, I haven't gotten to that point either. But I hope it's not Harry. I hope he's not Venom.
Mm-hmm.
Like I don't want him to be Venom. Like okay, because Peter and Harry become rivals at one point anyway because of Norman.
Hobgoblin.
He becomes Hobgoblin. Yeah, Green Goblin is Norman, and then he becomes Hobgoblin. And I mean, there's been Venomized variants of everybody, you know. Mm-hmm. And I'm all about that. I love seeing different Venomized characters. Mm-hmm. That's fucking cool as shit.
Venom Hulk.
Dude, have you seen Venom Hulk?
No.
Venom Hulk is fucking badass.
I'm sure he is, yeah.
Yeah. Who did I just see Venomized? And I was like, holy shit, that's fucking badass. Venomized Wolverine is always dope too. Oh, there's it was Exquisite Statues. Mm-hmm. I follow them on Facebook. I think because I want some of those statues, but I can't justify spending $500 on a statue. But it's fucking Venomized Wolverine.
Oh yeah.
Oh my god, it's so because he's got the fucking claws. But you can always swap out the little pieces. So they have some of them that's the regular claws, and they're the right way. So not the Hugh Jackman claws that come from between his fucking fist. It's the ones that are on the back of the hand, like OG Wolverine.
Yeah, like they're sticking out like this.
Yeah,
they're like little slots.
The little slots. Yep. But it's like so he has just the regular claws. Or he has they're like these serrated, jagged, nasty looking things that look fucking they look sick. And then like the mask, it's got the fucking it's got the fins, but it's all black with the Venomized going up the fucking fins, and then the grin, and then the big ass. Oh, it's so fucking cool looking. Like I want it. Cool. I want it so fucking bad. Did you see the Skull Island, the Kong Skull Island?
Yeah, I've been hearing about it. Yeah,
this game is released. I thought this was an announcement trailer. This game is out on PlayStation right now for $40.
It's out. It's been it was in development for only a year, and it looks as bad as you would think. That that would only take a year.
I was watching side by side comparison from this game to a game the Skull Island game from 2003. Mm-hmm. They look the same. Mm-hmm. Actually, the Skull Island game, the 2003 game, looks slightly better.
Yeah.
Animations and like this right here.
It's just a screenshot.
It's a screenshot.
They're just like, here's an enemy, and then they screenshot it like roaring at you.
Yeah, like what the fuck, dude? Like, talk about cash grabbing a fucking half.
Yeah, it's crazy that you would release that
in 2023. Like,
who made that?
Oh,
that studio has to be dismantled.
Seriously, who made it? Let me see. Skull Island. I'm gonna look it up right now. Yeah, they need to be.
They would. I don't think that studio could probably ever make another game. It would have to be like they would have to make their own game.
Yeah, seriously.
Can't be a known property like King Kong or something like that.
The name is fitting. Game Mill Entertainment.
Yeah, so they just build that shit out.
Fucking literally it was a game mill. That's insane. Like, it looks so fucking terrible. Like, even the frame rate, it looks super choppy. It looks terrible.
Yeah.
Like, it was legit a fucking a milled game. And I, like, how could you fucking put out something like that? This, like, and like, okay, I can see, like, during PS2 era, and even during PS3, kind of, there was this, like, there's just a bunch of generic games that been released, PS4.
I think that's just because the internet was not as received as it was back then.
True.
So like it wasn't like unless you were just like hardcore on the internet, like you weren't looking for reviews and stuff on there.
Yeah.
It was really just like it was just fucking magazines and stuff that you probably got your reviews from.
That's true, yeah.
And if that magazine didn't give a fuck about that game, then you don't know anything. You just buy the game and hope it's good.
Like you just buy truck racing or 3D truck racing. Like,
yeah, and some people fucking stand the shit out of truck race, 3D truck racing. Like that shit was fire back when I was fucking 10, dude. It's the best game ever. But then you go back and play it like this is the worst game ever.
Yeah. Dude, I didn't know they were still making those fucking bass fishing games.
Dude, are they?
They still make those fucking games. There's a PS5 version of fucking bass fishing.
But those aren't good. Those are good games though.
Well, yeah, they are. They're actually like, if you're into bass fishing, they're like, they're like legit. Like, oh fuck, this is like the real thing. No, but I was tripping out on. Like, have you ever gone into the PlayStation? Go to the PlayStation store and pull up PS5 games. Pull up free or $5.99 and less. I filter it, and there's these just generic ass fucking games.
Yeah.
Like in the PlayStation Store, it's just like fucking Dude's Adventure, and it's just some dude fucking walking and shooting fireballs at enemies to walk at. It's a fucking side scroller on a PS5. Like, what the fuck? Like, I mean, I get like, okay, hey, if you made that game, like, that's awesome. The fact that they put that shit on their store, because I think that was part of their thing. Remember, they were like, oh, independent fucking, like, you just make a game, you could submit it to our store, and we'll fucking sell it.
Yeah.
And they're legit fucking doing it. Like, there's some fucking weird ass, generic ass games on there that are just like legit, just generic fucking games.
Yeah, that you would never really think about.
Yeah, and like unless you like what?
Yeah, but if you're getting if you're like in that section, you know what you're looking. You know what you're looking for. Like you're gonna get some fucking doozies, right?
Yeah.
But you might find like a diamond in the rough. Right?
Exactly. Yeah.
So, that's what you're ultimately looking for, and you're willing to pay $5 to spin that wheel.
Yeah, exactly. The Netflix unveiled Avatar: Last Airbender Fire Nation characters. I like it.
How expensive is that Kong Island or Skull Island?
That's a $40 fucking
$40 game.
$40 game.
That's a fucking rip, dude.
Dude, if you paid $40 for that game, I feel sorry for you.
Yeah.
If you buy this game after the reviews, then I don't know what the fuck. You're stupid.
Is Sony refunding on that game? Because they did for Cyberpunk.
You know what? I don't know.
But I'm sure there's not an uproar about that game, though.
Yeah, I don't.
See, it's the thing is comically bad.
Yeah.
Instead of Cyberpunk just under delivery.
Yeah, exactly. This fucking casting and the costumes and makeup for this Fire Nation, on point.
Yeah, I thought it was great.
100 fucking %.
Is that a TV show or?
It's a series. Yeah,
it's a series on Amazon or where?
On Netflix.
Netflix.
Dude, it's like fucking. Look at Ozai.
Yeah.
Ozai looks fucking.
What's his name again? Dan something?
That's oh fuck.
Something Dan or?
Oh my god! Why am I going blank on his name? Is it Donnie? No, Donnie Yen. Is it? No.
No.
The same one. Isn't he the one from? What was it? Oh god damn it!
I think his last name's Dan.
No, oh my god, it's gonna bug me because I know his name. Bender Netflix cast. Let me see here. Daniel Day Kim.
Daniel Day Kim. That's it.
Yeah, that's who it is. Yeah.
His first name was Dan.
Yes. But yeah, they fucking. I feel like they nailed it. They nailed it, and just based on the pictures alone, I'm in.
Mm-hmm. Although we're seeing Firelord Ozai already, so how far is the series going? Is it doing the whole?
I think they're doing all
4 books.
All 4 books.
Huh. I'm worried about pacing on that then.
Because how many episodes is it?
I'm sure. Typically, a Netflix season is 10 episodes. I don't think I've seen less.
Avatar: Last Airbender.
I think sometimes the first season is like 6 episodes, six or 8 episodes. But
Season 1. Season 1 had 20 episodes.
for that?
For the original.
Oh, right. I'm saying.
But let's see. Now, yeah, so if they're gonna break 20 episodes down into 8 episodes, yeah. Maybe they could do it in 10.
No, but Firelord Ozai. When's the first time you see Firelord Ozai?
Oh shit, you're right.
You don't see him till the end. Really.
Yeah, you're right.
Like he's always just like an entity that's talked about.
Yeah.
Really like...
Let me see. See, Firelord Ozai first appearance. First episode of season 3.
Mm-hmm.
Damn. So yeah, they're gonna do all.
Yeah, because he's always just like
He's in the shadows.
he's this looming threat, right? The entire time, and then it's like a payoff when you finally see him.
Yeah.
Look at this guy.
Yeah, it was like Dr. Claw and Inspector Gadget.
No.
Yeah, because
you're talking about the cartoon?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. I thought you were talking about the movie.
Because Dr. Claw, all you ever saw was his right hand and the cat.
Yeah. I thought you were talking about the movie. That's all I'm familiar with.
Oh, okay. Let me see here.
It was just a fucking poon hound who wanted
Yep.
She won't give me no pussy.
Daniel Radcliffe claims he didn't get buffed to play Wolverine.
Classic Andrew Garfunkel.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Classic Andrew Garfunkel.
Yep. I'm not in No Way Home. I was just in the same city because I was visiting friends.
Yeah. I'm only just getting as buff as Wolverine.
Yep.
and posing in a very
Wolverine-esque
in a very yelling Wolverine-esque fashion. Definitely not getting in character.
Exactly, yeah.
Isn't there someone else that's saying that was into Wolverine also at the same time?
What's the nuts from The Boys?
Carl Urban.
Yeah,
Carl Urban.
That's a good one too.
That is-
But I've been saying Daniel.
But he's a little old. I feel like Daniel Radcliffe is perfect because
he's right at the right age.
he's a good age for it to be like a long running for him to be around.
Yeah.
Right? Carl Urban, I feel like he'd be a little grizzled.
Yeah. But I feel like but I've been saying Daniel Radcliffe from jump. Like, to replace Hugh Jackman. Like if you listen back to the episodes, I said Harry motherfucking Potter should play Wolverine.
Mm-hmm.
So, yeah. Daredevil star Charlie Cox went to New York Comic Con dressed as Bluey.
Who's Bluey anyway?
I want to say it was on Nickelodeon. It's a kid's show, kind of like Peppa Pig.
Mm-hmm.
Like same kind of target audience,
Yeah.
but more. Peppa Pig is a terrible show for kids to watch.
Uh-huh.
It does not teach them any good lessons. Peppa's a brat.
Uh-huh.
She makes fun of her dad constantly. It's not a good show for kids.
Uh-huh.
Whereas Bluey is it's one of those shows that it legit teaches kids empathy. It teaches kids it teaches them how to deal with trauma and fucking loss and all kind. It's these deep the first episode.
Mm-hmm.
It's like the mom is worried. So the mom just had a kid. So she has Bluey, and then Bluey has a baby sister now.
Uh-huh.
And the mom's so worried that she's not being a good mother to the baby that she's ignoring the baby because she's so worried about being a bad mother.
Uh-huh.
And so she's talking to other parents about because she's doing it so much that she's ignoring the baby. And it's like this whole
Yeah.
It's
So if you just took care of the baby,
it'd
probably be fine.
Yeah, and it's got each episode has a fucking bunch of deep ass messages. They're there's visit to grandpa's, and it's all about loss, and it's this fucking deep ass story behind
Yeah.
but in a way that kids can understand it.
Yeah. Yeah, can absorb.
Yeah. Last one I have. The Nintendo Switch 2 is confirmed to have ray tracing capabilities.
I'm not interested in ray tracing.
Yeah, I mean, I
think I've said this before, but all a Nintendo Switch 2, for me to buy it, needs to have 60 FPS capabilities on any game that it puts out.
Yes.
It could literally look the same as any game that's come out right
but just
now,
faster frame rate.
but it just faster frame. It just needs to be able to do 60 FPS and maybe have load times on par with PS5 and Xbox 360, and that's it. That's all I need.
Yeah, I agree.
That's all I need, and I'm happy. If I'm looking for high-end graphical fidelity, I go to PlayStation.
Yeah.
I go to my PC, and I'm good.
Yeah.
I'm looking for handheld, streamlined games.
Yeah, exactly, right?
Fucking to play on my Nintendo.
Oh, that reminds me really quick though. Just to jump back to Spider-Man 2 for a second, it reminded me of it. So it's funny because the first Spider-Man, when you play it, it's already in fidelity mode. Mm-hmm. So with the full ray tracing, reflections, a lot bigger crowds, all that, and you have to put it into performance mode. That's not the default setting. Spider-Man 2 default setting is performance mode. Mm-hmm. I put it in fidelity mode just to check it out, and one of the things I've noticed, it's so fucking funny. So obviously the crowd's better, the hair physics is better or whatever, right? There's more people in the streets. Mm-hmm. But one of the things, so when you're wall running and you stop, if you look into some of the rooms, they have some 3D in there to make it more realistic looking. But if you have fidelity mode on, there's people in the rooms.
Oh yeah.
I was like, holy shit, there's people in there.
I saw somebody trying to make like a fucking stupid video, saying because I guess they're a fucking Xbox fanboy, and they're like, oh, these Sony fanboys are talking about fucking reused assets And they're like go walking around the side of the building, and it's like the same people sitting in the rooms and stuff.
Yeah, yeah.
It's like,
I mean, obviously.
and it's like, who cares? Like, who cares?
Like, you don't see those people anyway, though.
Yeah.
Like the only reason I happened to see this, it was because I was running and I glitched.
It's like you have to be looking for those people.
Yeah, yeah, exactly. You're
To
not going to
actually
notice.
care about
Yeah,
them.
to actually care about them. But what it was I was trying to take a picture. So like I was trying to mount myself on the wall so I could turn and take the picture. And as I stopped at the window, like there was movement. I was like, wait, what the fuck? And so I moved the camera and it's like, there's people in there. Holy shit! Then I went up to the next, and there's like the same people, all the way up. No, I think they alternated. It was like two different couples, all the way to the top floor.
Yeah.
But I thought that was cool.
Yeah. I've tried going back to Starfield every once in a while, and I just can't.
No?
I put it on for like 10 minutes. I'm like, I just like Baldur's Gate. And Baldur's Gate is just so good.
I feel like Baldur's Gate is
Which?
a superior game.
You haven't even played it.
I know, but just from what I've seen,
And
I'm gonna get it.
I think VGA Video Game Awards are this week or next week.
No, I thought they were in December.
Maybe the nominations are.
The nominations probably start this week.
Yeah.
Dude, we should try to go this year. We could have got tickets last year, but we didn't.
I guess look into it. Yeah.
If you're down to go,
Yeah.
down to go.
What is it? When is it? A Friday normally or a Saturday?
Let me see.
I think it's a Thursday actually normally.
2023 VGAs. Not Vegas, VGAs. I'm about to put out fucking Video Game Awards. God damn it. Video Game Awards.
We'll look it up later.
Yeah, we'll look it up later. December 5th. No, what? Never mind. All right.
Let's end it now.
Yeah. On that note, game over. No more questions.